Hi everyone, my name is Fiona Gilbert. I am a senior in the fashion merchandising program here at VCU, and my presentation today is really to answer the question, what makes people loyal to a brand? So first, we're going to explore the power of branding by analyzing successful and unsuccessful modern companies. First, let's talk about consumer behavior, which is the study of how individuals, groups, or organizations select, purchase, use, and dispose of goods, services, or ideas to satisfy their needs and desires. So first, to observe this behavior, companies must gather data on purchasing patterns and preferences. An example would be tracking customer purchase history. To then interpret this behavior, companies use their data to identify trends. For example, why a customer would choose one product over the other. By then applying consumer behavior insights, businesses can design personalized marketing campaigns, improve products, or create shopping experiences tailored to their audience. Brand equity is the value a brand holds in the minds of consumers based on their perceptions, experiences, and associations with the brand. Companies observe through metrics like customer reviews, brand mentions on social media, and customer willingness to pay a premium for the brand over competitors. Interpreting these observations help assess the brand's strength in the market. For instance, a high Net Promoter Score, NPS, may indicate strong brand loyalty and positive equity. Companies use brand equity to develop pricing strategies, expand into new markets, or to strengthen emotional connections through storytelling and consistent branding. Brand loyalty refers to a customer's consistent preference for a particular brand over others, often resulting in repeat purchases and advocacy. Companies observe loyalty, which can be measured through repeat purchase rates, subscription renewals, and customer engagement levels with loyalty programs. Analyzing these patterns help brands understand what drives loyalty, such as product quality, customer service, or emotional attachment to the brand. Customers then cultivate loyalty by offering rewards programs, exclusive benefits, and personalized communications. Businesses can enhance their understanding of customer dynamics and create strategies that resonate with their target audience while building long-term brand value. So then we're going to talk about two brands that have strong brand loyalty. Start with Lego, which everyone knows. This company appeals to a wide audience, from children to adult fans of Legos. How do they do this? They have product quality and innovation, emotional connection, community engagement, educational value, personalization and collectability, and then customer-centric strategies. They combine really innovation with nostalgia. Their products encourage creativity with problem solving, and they often leverage partnerships with popular franchises like Star Wars, Harry Potter, Marvel, and by doing so, they attract diverse consumer groups. Then, as seen here, they remain the top toy brand while also having a partnership with the second, being Star Wars, and included here you can see Harry Potter. Next we have Ulta. Ulta has cultivated strong brand loyalty by offering a unique and inclusive shopping experience that caters to a wide range of beauty consumers. Its Ultimate Rewards program is a key driver, providing valuable incentives like points for purchases, exclusive discounts, and birthday gifts, which encourage repeat visits. Their diverse product selection, which spans luxury, drugstore, and exclusive brands, make it a one-stop destination for beauty needs. Regular promotions, personalized services, and in-store experiences such as salons and skincare consultations further enhance customer satisfaction. They emphasize inclusivity, self-care, and community engagement, which has established deep emotional connection with its customers, and then it fosters long-term loyalty that way. seen here, they are a big part of the U.S. beauty market with $104 billion. And they also have a consistent growth of their rewards program, even seeing a small drop in COVID, but not compared to other companies. And now we'll talk about two companies that have poor brand loyalty. X, formerly known as Twitter, has experienced fluctuating brand loyalty, particularly after its rebranding and operational changes under new ownership. A couple years ago, recently, the company was purchased by Elon Musk, who implemented new changes that have not been fixed and are still affecting customer enjoyment of the app. Historically, the platform cultivated loyalty by positioning itself as a unique space for real-time news, global conversations, and free expression, which attracted a dedicated user base. Many users valued its role as a hub for breaking news, activism, and community engagement. However, recent policy shifts, monetization strategies, and increased competition have alienated some longtime users. While a core group of loyalists remain, drawn by its functionality and reach, overall brand loyalty has weakened due to declining trust, inconsistent experiences, and polarizing changes to the platform's identity and values. As seen here, X has really plummeted in terms of monthly users compared to other big names such as Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok even. For a company that's been around for over a decade, this change in ownership has really affected where it stands in the industry. Just an example of some of the changes that have been made, this here where it says readers added context. This is a community note. Because the verification of accounts has been monetized, meaning that before Twitter was sold, verified accounts were verified by Twitter, meaning that you could really rely on the information coming from those verified accounts. But since the company has been sold, Elon Musk has offered anyone verification as long as they pay a certain price. And so any account can post anything they want with no real repercussions of what they are saying. And so there's a lot of misinformation being spread. As a way to combat this, they added in these community notes, which are supposed to fact check. However, really anyone can add in community notes. So it's more and more misinformation. And then finally, we have Ryanair, with the CEO saying in an interview earlier this year, "If you want loyalty, get a dog." Now, Ryanair's brand loyalty is largely driven by its position as a low-cost airline and offering some of the lowest, cheapest fares in the industry. Customers loyal to Ryanair are typically budget-conscious travelers who prioritize affordability over luxury. Its extensive route network across Europe and frequent promotions also help to remain frequent business. However, brand loyalty is limited by frequent criticisms, including hidden fees, strict policies, and minimal customer service. Additionally, there are uncomfortable flights, aggressive upselling, environmental concerns, punctuality concerns, limited airport access, lack of transparency, and issues with labor relations. While many passengers return for low prices, the overall loyalty is transactional rather than emotional, with satisfaction depending on cost savings rather than the quality of the experience. And as seen here, Ryanair has been voted worst short-haul airline, coming in with 1 star and a 44% customer score. Now, comparing to brands that I am familiar with, I am a frequent shopper at Ulta, and I still do use X even after the ownership change. These two companies, while they're completely different industries, they do often have overlapping consumer bases, being Gen Z, Gen X, not Gen X, millennials, occasionally Gen X. See, now Ulta, they do value their customer experience. They have birthday rewards, Christmas rewards. They do gifts with purchases often. Now, X, on the other hand, has alienated longtime users. They no longer feel confident in what they're reading, and feel like anything can be posted, and often feel like the app is being taken over by people who idolize the new owner, Elon Musk. These companies both then have an emphasis on personalization. They are different. Ulta emphasizes self-expression in terms of looks and confidence and self-worth, while X emphasizes free speech. Although anything really can be said on the app, a lot of the information you see is not true, but anyone can really say anything on there, which is a bonus in some people's minds. Other people's, it is a negative. And then Ulta, they have a very wide product range of different quality level items, some being luxury, some being drugstore, while X, their quality of input has just steadily declined. Their comment sections are typically always filled with bots or ads or AI. The tweets, they're no longer community centered and are often promoted. While I still enjoy the app for comedy, because you still are able to kind of cultivate your own timeline, it is not my preferred app of use. So then going on to talk about favorite brands, I prioritize quality and sometimes rewards too. What am I getting back from shopping with this brand? So Ulta is on here because, well, I've talked about Ulta before. It still is one of my favorite brands. It has a store credit card, which I do not have, but if I were to get a credit card with any store, I would get it with Ulta. Their rewards are very, very good. They really value customer experience and making sure customers come back. LL Bean is the company I currently work for. While their products are pricier for someone of my status, being a college student, I grew up in New England. I am familiar with the brand. Their items last lifetimes, and they also have great customer service. If you have a product with an item, they often repair it, which promotes kind of the slow shopping, and just overall a really great brand with a lot of consistent values. Kiehl's is a new brand I'm enjoying. They're a skincare brand. Their products have been consistently good for me, and I just really seem to like the quality of them. They're clean, which this means they really don't have any harsh chemicals or do anything to promote animal cruelty. But their quality has just remained consistent throughout various products I have tried. Levi's, I love denim. I am a denim girl. Levi's has remained one of my favorite denim brands. I've tried many different, but I always seem to go back to Levi's. They have the pairs of jeans I do have, I wear constantly, and they still have lasted through washes and through consistent use. While they don't really have good loyalty programs, they do have good customer service. which is something I value. Anthropologie is one of my favorite just clothing brands for the enjoyment. I love everything under the Urban umbrella, but you can tell that they put most of their effort into Anthropologie. Their items are really quality items. They carry various different brands within the brand as well, such as New Balance, Regola, and I just really enjoy shopping with them. They do have rewards programs, and you often get coupons in your email. Their rewards aren't as good as some of the other companies under Urban, such as Urban Outfitters or Free People, but overall they are consistently good brand. And then finally, Amy's Kitchen is a frozen food brand I used to eat when I was vegetarian. Now, not being vegetarian, I still often go back to them. While sometimes their prices are expensive depending on where you shop, their food is consistently good. They don't have too high levels of sodium in it, which is hard to find in frozen meals. And overall, it's a consistent quality brand that I think anyone can really enjoy. And now talking about my least favorite brands, there aren't really any brands I absolutely hate, but these are brands I really don't shop at or use. Starbucks, there is a lot of controversy with them right now because of the war on Palestine. And so while that is a reason, my other reason would be that their rewards program is not what it used to be. I used to use it all the time when I was in high school. Their prices have gone up, which prices have gone up most places, but for what you're getting, the prices really don't correlate. The points you get when you spend have now, they expire now, which I don't know if that used to happen, but I don't agree with that concept of points expiring. And overall, I just feel like the quality has gone down. Shein, I used to shop at Shein years ago before I really understood fast fashion for what it was. And now it feeds into shopping addictions, and they're just mass producing low quality items, which is not something I look for in a brand. Occasionally I will look if there's like a very specific piece for a costume, but I believe that is how the brand should be used if the brand is going to exist at all. I think they promote over shopping and doing massive shopping hauls, and since their items are so inexpensive. Same with Temu. I haven't really used Temu, but one of my first impressions with them was the AI Super Bowl ad that they had like 3 times, and a company that with that much money could put more effort into their items. I think they're just mass producing low quality items at low prices, and so you're really, while you are spending less, you're having to rebuy more and more, which does attract repeat customers, but not for the right reasons. It's not a company that falls within my values. DoorDash, I used to be a DoorDash customer. I switched to Uber Eats because DoorDash, if you don't want to pay a bunch of fees, you pay a monthly subscription. But even with the monthly subscription, you still do pay fees. And I also feel like their customer service is not up to par with some other delivery companies. For example, when you would order and you wouldn't receive an item, or the item was wrong, you would never get the full price back for that item. And so overall, you're just losing out on money, and you're not getting the correct items. I use Uber Eats now, which for Uber Eats, you can pay for Uber One, which then pays for, gives you discounts, on Uber Eats, and then the Uber driving service, which is a 2-in-1 subscription, the same price as the DoorDash subscription. So I think if DoorDash wanted to see more brand engagement and brand loyalty, they should think about combining with a driving service, maybe Lyft or something like that. Finally, Facebook. Facebook is very unpopular with my generation, but specifically I have been going on there more recently, trying to get more connected to family members, but every time I go on, it is flooded with ads and AI and just misinformation and fear-mongering. I don't agree with a lot of what the company has done. The only part of Facebook I do enjoy is Marketplace. I think that is a good idea of, environmentally conscious reselling items. But overall, Facebook, to me, is a dangerous social media that preys on older generations and their lack of internet fluency. Right, so that is my presentation. Thank you, and here are my citations.